Hey curly teas, let's look a little closer at the hyaluronic acid based ingredient called hyaluronic acid elastomer. Hyaluronic acid elastomer is a humectant said to be 2 to 3 times thicker than gels created with regular hyaluronic acid. It comes in a thick, ready-to-use gel that doesn't need to be separately hydrated. The gel is very viscous and it is a combination of sodium hyaluronate cross-polymer, pentylene glycol, and water. That sodium hyaluronate and that cross-linked polymer are combined in order to enhance how it hydrates your skin. It is said to create a so-called breathable and nourishing film on the skin to help keep the moisture in. And that's what we all want, right? It allegedly provides 24-hour long-lasting moisture and has excellent ability to hold water. They call it water binding capacity, which is attributed to its cross-linked structure. Now, one problem with sodium hyaluronate is that it's susceptible to losing viscosity because of an enzyme called hyaluronidase. Hyaluronidase is an enzyme that breaks down hyaluronic acid. This elastomer has a higher resistance to that. Once added to a product, it doesn't leave a sticky feeling like glycerin does on the skin, you know? It's very smooth and it absorbs without leaving a super dry feeling. The usage rate for this particular ingredient is 1 to 5%, and it dissolves well in water. Of course, please note that if you're going to be using this over a long period of time, like if you're going to have to store this for, like 6 months or a year or whatever, store it in the refrigerator. Now, I was only able to find this particular ingredient overseas. Like, if I ever see this ingredient at a US repackager or reseller, like maybe making cosmetics or a lotion crafter or formulator's sample shop, I'll update you guys later about where to get it. Now, if you cannot find this, I guess you can replace it with hyaluronic acid powder, but you will have to hydrate that first. Take some of your water portion and set it aside to hydrate the hyaluronic acid powder. Follow whichever hydration method that works for you, and then add the hydrated hyaluronic acid into the batch.
And you might also think that all this doesn't matter.
Well, that's where you'd be wrong.
So, this is a nice ingredient that cuts down on processing time, if you can get your hands on it.
We're off to a good start this morning. Each of us has certain interests which we need to share with others.
And now, speaking of hydrating gels, if you want to know how to quickly hydrate the gelling agent Zen, watch the next video that will appear on your screen if you're watching at YouTube.